when you log in to Shopify, this is the dashboard that you see. This is the primary backend of Shopify. And what Shopify gives you is it gives you three big sections. The first section is what I call the navigation panel. And this is where you've got all of your site level navigation paths. And I'm going to look into this with more detail as we go on into the program. It's very simple, it's very easy. The second section is Shopify coaching tips, and it's recommended advice for you to build your store. Now, the third column is what I like to call the latest and greatest details on site visitors, sales, and activity. That's basically what you get when you log into the Shopify dashboard. These are the most important sections when it comes to Shopify. It's the orders, the products, the customers, the people, product, transactions. Then you have the marketing, which is reports, analytics. Then you have your online store, where this covers your site setup, your design, your configuration. This is your bread and butter. This is where you're going to be. This is where you need to be. And what you see is the setup guide. This is why Shopify is so easy, because they do everything for you. And they make it so that a 10-year-old could build a store on Shopify. All you have to do is follow the steps one by one. First, you add your products. Then you customize your theme. Then you add a domain. You set up your payments, and then the shipping rates. Now, personally, the way I do it is first I decide on my theme. Then I add domain, and then I add products. The reason why I do that is because when you pick a theme, remember what I said, the three big functionalities of Shopify, the theme you choose, the core functionality, and the apps you install. The theme is going to dictate my functionality. It's going to dictate what my store can do, what my store can't do. That will then have an impact on the apps that I need to use to make sure that I'm getting the best out of my store. So the first thing I do is I choose my theme. Then I add a domain. The reason why I add a domain is because the domain is going to be vital when it comes to integrating email platforms. We are going to be talking about email marketing, not so much email marketing, but I'm going to be explaining to you how you can integrate an email platform into your store where you can target customers en masse. If, for example, someone goes to your store and they add things to their cart and they abandon their cart, the email functionality will mean that they will get an email saying, hey, you've left this in your cart, please complete the purchase. Here's a little 10% off as a goodwill gesture. So that's a little incentive for the customers to complete their purchase, because they were on the store and they added the products to their cart, which means what? It means that somewhere in their mind they wanted to purchase the item. But then what happens? Buyer remorse. This is pre-buyer remorse. They're not even a buyer yet, but they get some remorse thinking, do I really need that? I get paid on the 28th and money's a little bit tight. I don't think I should get it. So if you have an email functionality within your store and you send them an email and you say, hey, you've abandoned your cart, what are you doing? Here's 10% off. Let's get this purchase complete. The 10% off is their incentive. It's something that's going to draw them back in. So those are good little tips that you can use to make sure that you're going to make the most out of your visitors, and you're going to convert as many visitors as you possibly humanly can into sales. Okay, now that's basically a basic overview of the dashboard area of Shopify. This is a brief overview. I'll point you to information as I walk through the whole program. We're going to be looking at this in much more detail as we go further along. I just wanted to get you guys, give you guys a kind of gist of what to expect when you sign up to Shopify. We're going to be talking about Shopify a lot. Obviously, this is a Shopify program, but this was just very brief I don't want to make this too long. So I will see you guys in the next video.